This is going to be a real fun section because we're going to actually use real stocks and do some real trading, and you can kind of see how some of these concepts are applied. So looking forward to this section here, and you can watch as much as you want of this section or as little as you want. It's really kind of a good overview and application, and there's a lot of good learning that'll go on here. A couple thoughts before we get started in the section though. One is I'm going to use TradingView as far as the trading platform to demonstrate these different concepts. And really the only reason I'm using TradingView is for a couple really good reasons. One, they have a free version. So if you wanted to play around it with yourself or whatever, you don't have to pay any money. You can use the free version. It's free with ads. So there's a lot of ads that are going to pop up, but you can play around with it. You can play around with it today, in fact, if you want. It's actually very, very fully featured, in fact. And so it allows you to draw trend lines and do all sorts of our indicators we've used, from moving averages to Bollinger Bands to RSI to all that stuff. You can see all that in there. So it's a nice demonstration tool for that. And this is also very important for me and for you, for many of you, is it's worldwide. It really is on every exchange, or it actually taps into every exchange. And I have students from India, United States, UK, Asia, South America, Africa, you name it. I think I have one student in Greenland, so we're all over, right? So it's important that I use an exchange that, or a demonstration platform that can use lots of different exchanges. So if you want to practice on your own, you can use the stocks that you're familiar with. And then also it includes free paper trading as well. Paper trading is very important because that's what allows us to practice and do some different things. And when I'm doing the demonstrations, I'll actually be paper trading. So don't worry, I'm not, investing my own money or losing my own money. Hopefully I'm making some money. The idea is I want to show the concepts and really want to demonstrate that. So I'm using a paper trading account. And that's the thing you want to do too after the course. You want to use a paper trading account to start applying some of these things, start learning, start to see patterns, all that good stuff. So paper trading is great. So that's why I'm using TradingView, but there's a lot of other good ones out there. Stockcharts.com is one that's got some free stuff. And there's some in different countries that are good too. So you don't have to use the TradingView, but it might be a good place to start as far as something free. Also, if you've got an online broker, they might already have a lot of this built in. Some are very fully featured, like TD Ameritrade is very featured with their Think and Swim product, and others are a little bit less so, like some of the mobile type brokers, like Robinhood or eToro or Interactive Brokers are all very good in their own way, but maybe a lot of people like to use TradingView to kind of analyze and identify the trade, and then they actually use their online platform to do that, because TradingView doesn't have the money. They tie into some actual trading platforms, but like TradeStation, but it's a good platform to use to kind of apply and use some of your concepts. Also, when I'll be in the live trading section, the real key on this is not so much the stocks that I'm talking about or why I picked them or anything like that. Really, it was kind of random, actually. Really, the thing you want to see is as I'm going through, I'm sharing my thought process. That's what you want to watch for, really, is I'm kind of speaking my mind as I'm going through analyzing stuff, putting on trend lines on the chart, looking at relative strength indicators, looking at moving averages, changing the dates on the moving averages, a simple moving average, a weighted moving average, all these different things. And I'm going to kind of speak my mind as we go through it so you can kind of see how I'm thinking about how I'm approaching this. And that's really critical and really important. So really mostly be watching that thought process. And then I'll be showing some of the indicators too. I won't show all of them necessarily, certainly not in every live demo. We're going to show some of the indicators and that you can kind of start playing around with on your own. And again, you can watch some of these or you can watch all of them. It's totally up to you as far as how much you want to invest or get out of this section. Maybe watch a couple, you get the idea, and then you move on. That's perfectly fine. However you want to learn is totally up to you. All right, so let's get started and let's go trade some stocks.